Take your time. Spectrum is the only bill I could find. I've not had time to like search for AT&T anymore. And I don't know which one is primary and which one is secondary.
Secondary Spectrum.
Okay.
So for that tier of payment, we should be getting a gigabit. I can tell you that.
Okay. So we need to call Spectrum.
Yeah, we're on the phone with them to see what's going on there.
Okay.
But the AT&T is the primary one, which we're also not getting a gigabit. We're paying for a gigabit, which is what Bridget said we are.
Which I don't, again, I could find nothing.
Interesting. How are we paying them? Auto pay?
It's an auto pay. It must be coming from our finance team because I don't ever get or see an AT&T bill. So, other than my own. So, yeah, I'll talk to Spectrum. Should we try while you're here? Are they open now? Or
5 o'clock on a Friday, 6:40 on the Friday? No way. You're going to call India or something with them. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying you're not going to get anyone that's going to be helpful.
Okay. So then AT&T is coming tomorrow to do the switch out.
Yep.
And they need to get access. So Joe will be here. Are there any questions or things we should be asking them? Or are they just here to switch out some cables and not have any other information about
No, yeah, they're not going to know about the plan. They're just going to repatch in the fiber and then that's it. They're out of here.
And that should help, but we still need to see what
No, the fiber works.
Okay.
So if there was a cut in the fiber, you'd know right away, which has happened here before. But the way it's ran, it was never fixed from the beginning. They were supposed to actually trench down and then bring it in. Never happened, but now they're going to go up and over and do new conduit, which is great. Do that. 100%. I would never say no to that. But that's not going to help the problem. It's the same thing. I will say that I'm pretty confident that is the problem, though. The network. Because my cheapy little laptop here isn't streaming perfectly, but it's streaming a lot better than the ones in the room. And this is on Wi-Fi. My little laptop is streaming live from the PTZ cameras on Wi-Fi. It's doing better than nothing does. So, network and hardware is definitely where we want to go. It's not doing well right now because it's thermal throttling. It's getting really hot. It's not built for that. It's not what this is. So, it was for a second ago. It was actually running pretty well for a while, but now it's just hot.
So now it's delayed. So
yeah, it's just.
By the screen, you'll see how.
Yeah, it's just hot. It's probably back now. Let me go back live 1 second. You're walking in now. Looks pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not at the camera, but you can adjust the.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, and this is from a little crappy laptop.
Okay.
So that's it's definitely a hardware issue and a network issue.
What
that
are you streaming to?
YouTube.
The one that Denisha set up?
No, this is mine.
Oh, your own. Okay.
They're just testing stuff.
Yeah.
No one's watching, so I don't really care what happens to this thing. Literally, no one's here.
Okay, so. Well, that's interesting that you're able to do that to your laptop. So what you're saying, though, is if we had another laptop, we could connect in that way? Like, how are you doing this?
Yeah, I'm just streaming on YouTube via OBS, the same software I use over there.
Okay.
Right there. With the PTZ camera setup.
Okay. So we could do this.
Not until we get better hardware and check out the network problem.
Yeah, but if we had another laptop, though.
I wouldn't use a laptop. Purpose-built PC would be what I would go for. Because remember, you're streaming it, and it's not good. It's not great. There's still buffering. You don't want to look at that completely.
Okay.
I mean, if you hear the fans going nuts on this thing. Where was I going with this? Purpose-built PC is what I go with. Because remember, you're not just streaming data up, but you're bringing data down from the cameras quite a bit, actually. So all of that needs to process and then come back out up the pipe. So
you're saying this could be a potential backup if we had another town hall, that's an hour.
I mean, it has to be a really good laptop. Not too many that are in this environment that I've seen I would recommend using. Definitely not any of the minis, not the airs. Something with a dedicated GPU.
Okay, so when we use the laptop with the other just little camera from there, we were able to. I mean, it's similar. It's just not
Yeah, it's
connected to.
right
It's
because like I'm saying,
similar.
because you're not pulling the data down.
Okay.
So each one of these cameras, yeah, you're pulling data on the same pipe down to the computer. It's processing that data and pushing it right back up. So all of that information that you're pulling down it uses up a lot of bandwidth of the computer itself. So yeah, it's rather intensive for this little guy. Look, I'm maxing out one of my CPUs. Love that.
So then, I know you sent an email for all of the stuff upstairs, and then if you could send another email on what your recommendation is for the replacement of that,
Yeah.
and approximate cost, then we can try to find a budget or a sponsor. I don't know how much do those things cost or whatever you think we should replace it. Is it at $4,000, $10,000?
No, I think I could do it under $2,000. I'd have to look at prices. Prices right now are ridiculous for computer parts. Like absolutely insane.
Like super expensive.
I haven't bought a computer part in over a year because of all of the things.
Okay. Yeah, with like tariffs and.
Yeah, the tariffs is a big deal. The AIs, all these AI factories coming online is pulling all those parts in for that. So the consumer gets screwed over with super high prices. Yeah.
Okay. If we were to do that in conjunction with buying 2 or 3 other laptops for employees, do you think there would be do you have a place again that you have a deal with that would, or a relationship with that would give us more of a bulk pricing?
Not with computer parts because you guys run Apple for most of your environment. Most of that's just going to be a cost because Apple doesn't really share. They don't. Yeah.
We'd have to get like some used or some
Right.
refurbished.
I'm actually not opposed to refurbished from Apple. This is crazy for me to say that. But I'm not opposed to it. I've actually had quite good luck with those. And they warranty them for like 6 months or something. So, yeah. If you want to save a couple bucks, get something just a generation older, save a little bit of money.
Okay. All right. Well, if you could send an email over that last one that I sent to you, this is what's needed, and then give us some recommendations in terms of where to buy it or how much it will cost, and then. But in terms of right now, we cannot use those PTC cameras right now effectively using the equipment that we have.
Not for streaming.
Okay.
You can record.
Okay.
Not streaming.
Just recording them down. So you can technically not do a live. You could record it and then send it out. After. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. It's like this laptop is probably 5 or 6 years newer than that thing, and it's struggling. I mean, it's pretty good right now though. It's got its moments.
Okay, yeah. If you could just summarize all that, and I know you talked to Bridget about that, but she's got a lot going on, and she might not remember the full conversation. So what I don't want us to do is, for example, we've had a couple tours, and part of the things are like, oh, what are all the awesome things that you guys can do here that we don't need to bring? Actually, we do have an event potentially coming in where they're like, okay, we can bring in all of our equipment, or we can leverage yours. And so what I'm thinking is like, now you're going to have to bring in, if you're going to live stream this, you're going to have to bring in your own setup because we don't want to rely on this.
If they're going to run off our network, I wouldn't recommend that either until that's all settled. That's a huge problem. It doesn't matter what they bring in, if our network can't handle it, then it's not going to be good.
So with the network piece, then it's just once we call Spectrum or AT&T, it's just what is the conversation to have with them, because
We're paying for a gigabit. We're not getting anywhere near that download. We're getting a tenth of that on all devices, wired devices, wireless devices. I'm not seeing those kinds of I have never seen those kinds of speeds here actually.
So we don't know that.
Don't know why.
The one thing is, I know. I can't find the email I sent you with the spectrum information. So here's the thing.
You sent it to me just the other day.
Mhm.
I can pull it up.
And how did you figure just you're like, oh, at this price point, you guys should.
I looked it up. I just looked up on their website what the tiers for the business is, and it was about $130. Right here. Yeah, so this tier of business. Let's go up a little. This guy. Right. This tier of business at about 130 should be a good.
Okay. What's the phone number? I'm just going to see if
Yeah, let's try it.
Because what I don't want to do is if we can call them together, I'm not going to call them.
855-252-0675. Here, let me end the stream though, so I'm not.